Hey gentlemen, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm here with my client Aron from Switzerland, and we're gonna talk about the coaching experience. He's been doing an online mentoring program and a live training program here in Mexico. So Aron, before we start, just tell us a little bit about you really quickly, where you're from, what do you do, so people get to know you a little bit.
Hey guys, I am Aron from Switzerland. I just came here 3 weeks ago. I did a bootcamp with Phil. I am a day trader. Yes, I wanted to improve my skills in social skills, how to talk to girls. And yes, so I came here.
Yes, that's great. He also has a funny story because he's been here for 3 weeks in Mexico now. And in the first 2 weeks, I think you made 100 grand day trading and then you lost it all. So we are restarting again. So that's kind of funny, right? Okay. So, but just tell us a little bit about your life before you started working with me. We actually started working like around 2 years ago, right? When you started the online mentoring program and you asked me about that girl. And then 2 weeks later, you had a girlfriend and you made her your girlfriend. You ended up in a relationship, right? Yeah, man. So just tell us a little bit about your life before you decided to start working with me.
Yes, look, before I was kind of not really prioritizing women. And I'm not still prioritizing it, but still I see I have to improve my skills. My goals are always financial goals, body, and everything else, and I kind of
disregarded.
I just kind of used it as a escaping mechanism. Yeah. I have to get in order that and that. I don't have time for that, or I'm not enough. Or yes, and it was always these excuses that I used to have, and yes, I actually then it was a time that I really liked this girl.
Yeah.
And I felt like she was giving me a mixed signal.
Playing games and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, I don't know if she was she wanted to have attention or not. And I felt disoriented, and I wanted to have this skill to be able to attract the girls I want. And yes. So then, it was the timing was perfect. Phil called me. Yeah, it was kind of funny because it was really
the worst moment of your life.
No, it wasn't my worst period of my life, but I was kind of frustrated. Yeah. That I didn't get the girls that I wanted, and I wanted to get that sorted out. So yeah, you get a personal trainer for fitness, then you need a mentor for dating if you are struggling. So yeah, then I felt then it's a good idea to have this relationship with Phil that has many years of experience and has really gone to the hard path alone, and yes, did a lot of mistakes, and knows what works, what doesn't work, and how to be actually really the man you want to be, especially with girls, and how to attract them. Yes.
Yeah, that's right. And you've been doing well. So in the last 3 weeks, we approached around 100 girls. You went on dates, you got Instagrams, you got phone numbers and everything, right? So what would you say, what was the moment, I just have a few questions here, but what was the moment when you realized that this actually works? Because in the beginning you had a little bit difficulties, right? And the girls were blowing you out and ignoring you, and you didn't have that dominant frame. But when did you realize that it works? Because then you told me, hey Phil, man, this is a superpower. This is a skill that I have, right? Yeah. So when was that moment when you realized, okay, this actually works?
Yeah, look, actually, I never doubted cold approaching that works. You have to just really experience it, right? Because I used to live my life not talking to strangers. just the people I used to know, co-workers or like close friends. And that's kind of boring life. I mean, you're like not the main character of a game or of a movie. Like you're just like in the background.
NPC.
Yeah, it's the right word. You're a NPC, and I don't want to be like an NPC anymore. It's like if you are walking down the street and you see someone, you don't want to just go and walk like past him. And it's like be able to talk to people, to have that confidence that you can manage to have a good conversation and to leave them in a better way that you found them before. So it's kind of like it's kind of superpower if you never used to do that before. Life before, it's like kind of dull. It's everything like and this is it's something that everyone needs to do more, instead to like to
looking
be
on their phone,
exactly like because you don't know what to do, and you just do something. Like I used to smoke, and that's also like some like a kind of like, if you don't know what to do, then you like take a cigarette. And I mean, approaching is really good also, like for your mental health. It's really rewarding. So it's like fitness. It's like a gym. Like the more you do it, you feel better. You have new conversations, new topics, new people that you met, and it's really interesting.
And that's what I see many times, especially with men that are successful in finances or at the gym or at both, but they completely neglect their dating life and always make excuses and say, oh, it's not so important. You don't need good friends. You don't need to have girls in your life that are distraction, or even like people that are woman haters, or like just always say, yeah, women are bad and this and that and blah, blah, blah. But in the end, what it really comes down to is having good relationships or great relationships with the people around you, meeting the girls you want, having cool, ambitious friends, having a brotherhood around you with people that really help you and push you forward. And I think that the cold approach skills, and why I'm doing these trainings, is just that you get that confidence and that charisma, that you can build a lifestyle and that you can build a great social circle of great people around you, and that you learn the skills that you need to be successful in life, right? Mm-hmm. Because what happens to most of my clients is that after programs like this, they switch careers, they make more money, they make more friends, they just become more happy and date more attractive women. And that's what I really enjoy. So what would you say, like, what were the main learnings for you on this program?
Yeah, look, I learned a lot of things, and I still have to elaborate what was really the big thing. But still, like action, when you do a lot of action, because I wasn't actually used to like talk to girls on the streets, and but I kind of wanted to. It was only like, what I'm gonna say to her. Yeah, what's the point? Like, I'm going to be awkward, and that's normal at the beginning, because if you are not used to it, and it's normal that it's gonna be awkward. And
what do you think about these strategies that I gave you? The day game model, like what to do and say to girls, like the conversational structure and everything, and it works perfectly, right?
Yeah, it's actually, everyone has their personality and their like what works better for them. But still, it's kind of, like, okay, how can I start? Then you see the reactions, and then you adapt, and then you see like, okay, feel actually always were with me, like with a distance, hearing what I was saying and everything. And that he gave me every time after every set a good feedback, like you did like this was good, about good posture, or be like more like
dominant.
Yeah,
funny.
yeah. Like I was used to at the beginning to stop like girls like,
Weak.
weak. It was like kind of like, oh please, can you stop? Like I wasn't saying please stop, but I was like giving like this vibe, and I'm still improving it, and but you see like what you are doing wrong and what you are doing right, and yes, you became more confident during the whole process.
Yeah.
So like talking always to more girls, and you get used to it, and you forget like how it was before. So it's really funny like how the brain works, and it becomes kind of normal and funny. So like they laugh, you laugh, and yes, then maybe we exchange numbers, and then we meet, and
Date, instant date.
yeah, and I mean it's really like the risk reward is really high, so you don't have really much to lose. You just have to like deal with your mindset, like this fear of rejection, or fear of like I don't know, but you have to know what you want in life, like what you want, like you want like beautiful girls, hot girls, or not, or you want to be able, like if you see a girl on the mall, or you're walking down the street taking the bus or the tram, and you see like a girl you like, you want to be able to talk to her in a confident manner or not. Like if you know these things, then you know, okay, I have to take a decision to improve myself, and you can't postpone it like, yeah, we'll do it, but now I have that and that and that. I mean, it's something that it's not only about girls, it's about your job, because you will be more confident. The coworkers will respect you more.
Everyone will respect you.
Yeah, everyone will respect you more. So it's only an upside. And that's why I did it. Like, because if it was only for girls, I mean, I'm not really interested in a relationship right now. So like, I'm focused on my goals, financial goals, but you see, like, it's everything together. Like, fitness helps everything else, and dating life helps everything else. Like, you have to have everything to be able to be successful. So yes, like, yeah, man.
Yeah. So you recommend it for everyone, yeah?
Yeah, man. Like every guy that's straight, and because he doesn't coach for a man to man, but I mean, if you want to get like, if you are like frustrated, I mean, if you're you hold it, okay, if you get like frustrated, and you know, like, you need to change,
and also when you don't know what you're doing wrong, right?
And you know, like, you need guidance. I mean, it's not like, how do you say, a shame to ask for help. It's actually like brave. You have to be like proud of yourself that you want to improve this, you know, like, your weakness, and you say, okay, man, I am gonna be like a better person, and I'm gonna be like the best also at this
best version that you can become, right?
And I mean, and also the girls will be like happy for that, because then you are also like in the dating life, and
yes. Yeah, and that's also one of the main reasons why I'm teaching all this, especially also cold approach on the training boot camps. Like, in general, I help you to gain social status, to make more friends, to build a social circle, to just become a better man in general, and also to get ahead in all areas of your life. So not only in dating, but the thing with cold approaches is that it brings up all your problems, all your insecurities, your anxieties, your fears, like all the things that you need to fix anyways as a man. And that's one of the main reasons why I'm teaching this. And also in these training programs, basically what I'm doing, like Aron said, so we're on an active phone call, and I listen to him, and we approach girls in all these scenarios, in bars, clubs, on the street, in shops, at the beach, like in parks, wherever we go, right? And I listen to you and I tell you exactly what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong. And we document exactly how many girls you approached, what you need to improve. And this just helps you to develop yourself as a man, because a lot of men have like all these bad habits, like socially awkward habits that they do and that they say that are turning girls off. And if you don't know what you're doing wrong, then you will suffer with this your entire life. And this will cost you a lot of time, money, and energy. So, yeah, is there anything that you want to add to this, or last words that you want to say? Just do it.
Yes, like 3 weeks ago, actually, I really remember, because we went to a boat party.
Yeah.
There were like plenty of girls, like, yeah, it was actually like, we would say like, man, it's really cool. It's good. But I didn't even start to do approaches, because I just came, and then we had like this trip, like you organized it, like,
I invited him to a boat party with a lot of girls.
He invited me.
Photo shooting. And
and nice. The thing is, like, I remember there, I was like, kind of in my mind, I couldn't.
Shy,
I couldn't. I really remember that, and and then you see like the transition, because before I didn't know what to say. I didn't want to to show interest, and because I wasn't used to it. So like 100 sets, 3 weeks.
I did more now.
I did more, but and it's so like quick that you can change, and you have to have momentum and keep doing it. So I won't stop. Like now, tomorrow I'm leaving. I'm going back to Switzerland, and for me, approaching will be like a session in the gym. So if you stop, you lose it. So you have to keep doing it. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I see, especially in you, and also what I've seen in other clients, is that you loosen up, you become more relaxed, you become more confident, more charismatic, your body language is expanding, you're not so timid anymore, you're better at holding eye contact, you're becoming more confident, and generally you just become a more masculine guy, because you see your fears, you see your problems, and you say, look, man, this is what I'm going to fix now. And I'm going to be brave, and I'm going to be courageous, and I'm becoming a masculine man, right?
Don't give a fuck. I mean, if you give a fuck, then, you're fucked. So, I mean, every time that I approach a girl here, I actually didn't care. I am in Mexico. That helps. Like, I am out of my comfort zone, or nobody knows me, and I like the vibe here. I don't know, like I don't care. I go, just Phil says, this girl, go, I go, I do. And you see, like, actually it's not so out of the world, like and you see, like, most of the time you get a good reaction, and then you ask yourself why I didn't do it before. And and that's only at the beginning. And then afterwards, you get better. But it's normal at the beginning to have blowouts. But just keep doing it, and eventually girls will stop, will talk to you, like, and then you continue and get better. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, well said, Aaron. Progress made, transformation done. Look, on these programs, in general, in my program, we do a complete fashion transformation. We help you how to approach girls at bars, nightclubs, in the streets, in shops, in any social environment. I help you how to build a social circle, and I have a complete strategy. And if you feel that you don't have the dating and social life that you really want, then what I want you to do right now is that you apply for a free consultation call with me and my team. We get to know each other, we analyze your situation, and then we find out if and how exactly we can help you. I'm looking forward to talking to you. Would be great to get to know you, and speak soon. Thank you very much for watching.
She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that.